What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 11 of our Bury Youth Career Mode, and today we have got January for you. What we're going to do is January and February, and then we'll leave March, April, and May to next episode. We'll take a look at some transfers here and there, but we're doing a proper good job of moving our youth players up into a good position to really challenge. So unless something really good comes along, we're going to hold off on transfers for a majority of this career mode. But we have the FA Cup here early, and Forest are above us, and I'm not really worried too much about going out there. We are 6th in the league, and we are challenging for that playoff spot, which they wanted. But I have no idea where the money is coming from that they always want, and that's bringing our... we're going to let him go. And I'm not sure why that's bringing our thing down. I don't know where they think we're going to get 17 million from. I really don't. In League 1, unless we get promoted and get a huge chunk of money. But really, I don't know where it's coming from. So we're going to have to deal with it for the moment and see what happens. But we're going to move through. We are 6th, as you can see. They wanted us challenging, and we're really 2 points back of 4th, 5th. Looking in a decent spot here. A little bit from the FA Cup, but that's not going to fill up the coffers like they would like. And we'll take a look at it right now, actually, the objectives. Youth development, we're going to get that done. Assign one crucial first-team player, assigned a midfielder or forward. We can try and look for midfielders. Domestic success, fight for promotion. And here's the financial. Finish the scene with a profit margin of 17 million. Our profit is 181k. Expense. We're making a little bit of money every week. I guess that's what they're looking at there, but budget-wise, this isn't. Not too worried. And then they want us to. And they want us to make it. We could... Let's take a look at our squad really quick. If we could move people on right now, we can. Not too worried about it. Mateo, we can definitely move on, I suppose. We'll try moving Mateo on and see what happens, if that helps a little bit. And we're not going to use Mateo. We've got 2 players better in the same position. It's striker. So we'll see. That's a transfer list, and we'll see what happens here. But let's just jump forward, see what we can do. We got a game coming on the Saturday against Swindon. Came up with us. 2 points ahead of Wickham, 3 points ahead of Coventry. We'd like to keep that gap. A draw here at minimum would keep us in 6th, I would assume. We'll see. Wickham may have a better goal difference, but we'll have to see. A loan offer. I'm not even going to bother doing that. Mayer is leaving. And those are the players with the bigger wage budgets, the real players that were here the whole time. Other than that, we don't really have too many players on serious wage budgets. There's Bury with an early goal and a 3-1 victory there. Morales and Mayer with the other 2 goals. And that should and will keep us in the top 6. It'll keep us there, though, but Wickham and Coventry both lose, and that puts us at a 5-point gap. We're obviously just trying to make the playoffs to start, and we'll see what happens later on. And Bauer moves up to 68 overall. He's coming along nicely, as is the other people there. And we're looking at Lang, and did we move Lang into the starting lineup? We did move Lang into the starting lineup. We've got players that could help in off the bench, too, now with Carter, which is good. And we're moving in a good direction at the moment. It's difficult to get everybody good playing time. We're just simming through these, so in reality we could get more playing time for some of the other players and things of that nature, but we do want to just keep our strongest players out there and have them growing and keep it in that spot. And we're going to accept this offer right off the bat. It's valued at 350. Got a 410. I'm not too worried about the money we get. I'm just going to see if that just helps the board a little bit with the profit margin they would like. We got tournament prize money there from what I assume is still the FA Cup. That I'm not sure why we'd get a second transfer offer for Collins. No chance. It is the FA Cup after the second legs, I guess, just got played out. We get the little bits in there, but we'll see. We'll see if Mateo leaves. Loan offer for Rossi. Ooh. Eduardo Rossi is the 58 overall winger. Yes. He can go get some playing time. You go nowhere, especially Forest. After they just knocked us out of the FA Cup, they wanna... I don't think so. Not gonna happen. Alright, let's see if we can beat Colchester here. Maybe 2 away wins in the row, which doesn't happen too much in these games, it seems. Though they've had a decent run of form there. And a 1-1, not awful. Morales, though, missing a penalty, not what we wanted. Gotta score our penalties. And a 1-1 there. And we are still 5 points ahead of Wickham. Kind of floating around there. Barnsley have swept places with Sunderland. Doing pretty well all over the park, though. We're only 2 back of Portsmouth. We've been 2 back. It seems us, the top 5 there, have all been winning and drawing games together for the last little bit, as Rossi has rejected the loan offer, naturally. Why wouldn't he? We should send some people out on loan, now that I think about it. Actually. Oh, we'll get to Sunday and see. Well, okay, never mind. Loan offer for Bauer. Loan offer for Rossi. We'll see if he goes there. Probably not. Oh, Mateo has been sold, which is pretty good. Didn't expect him to be sold there, and we'll see what the profit margin looks like now. Ooh, 695. Our earnings there up a little bit, as you can see. Oh, Mateo helped there. We'll just keep it on the wage budget, and we'll see if that makes a difference. It shouldn't. But you never know with FIFA, so we'll keep it there for a little bit. We're not going to buy anybody, I don't think. So we'll have to see. If we can get him to go out on loan, will they pay his wages? I believe they will. Or they pay some of his wages. I'm not sure how many, but it'll help, of course. This profit margin of 17 million is an absurd number. For a League One team. I can't be on my own in that, but we've got Wickham here. This is a pretty big game. A win here will give us a big... Oh, we got Wickham and Coventry in the next 2. These are huge games here. This one's at home as well. And they have had a poor run of form. Now, can we help push that down a little bit? We're going to run through this game there. We're going to let this roll. A goal for Lang. Nicely found. Can we keep this up? A win here would be big, and it's another for Bury, and a 2-0 victory over Wickham. Excellent, excellent, excellent stuff. And that'll give us a bit of space. Now if we can beat Coventry as well, that'd be something else. 8 points between us and 7 and 8. And Portsmouth and Charleston win with us again, which is this whole episode they've been winning and drawing with us. Let's see if we can... I mean, a win over Coventry would be massive, wouldn't it? It would be an absolutely massive result. And no way Xavier goes anywhere. Okay, come on. What can we do here? Oh, this one's at home as well. And they have only grabbed 2 points from their last 3 as well. Come on. A win here would be big. And Morales has missed another penalty. Not what we needed. A goal for Collins, though. Can we grab a second? About to hit halftime. So 1-0. And a second again for Linz. Kelly has been dragged off. Not good. But a 2-0 victory there. And that should practically secure us a spot. How it hurt is he? 3 months for Sean Kelly. Ooh. Not good. Not good, but this is what we have. We have Carter to come in, which is what this is all about there. And this is obviously what happens when we don't rotate. But we're grabbing important results. And we have a backup there for Kelly, which is great. We're going to be able to see how well we did. Asensio off to Juventus for £101 million. No chance. Xavier goes nowhere, everybody. I hope you folks know that. He goes absolutely nowhere. Hopefully that moves us up in the playoff system as well. Third place, I mean, the other two places won't be too much of a big deal, but moving up another place or a couple places would be good. Bauer goes nowhere. Look at all these players. We are growing some good players here, which is awesome. A lot of big clubs coming in, looking to collect them, and there's a lot of money being spent here. A lot of money. Look at that, 609 million in one window. Collins, Sporting. No, no, no. Oh, nothing spent that hour. Oh, there we go. Got some money spent that hour. Look at this, 732 million pounds. Reese can go on loan. They're doing it at Paris, whether he play or not. But Reese can go. He's not currently training. I can't believe all that money. Let's take a look at where some of that went. Details. Sort. Asensio. Lewandowski to Real Madrid. Rodri to Liverpool. Rashford to Atletico Madrid. Look at all this money. Immobile. Milik to Betis for 67 million pounds. Immobile to City. Suarez to Juventus, who are spending the money. Arthur is gone. Almiron fetched 60 million pounds to Stuttgart. Cutrone, 56 to Torino. Benfica got Jovic to Barcelona. He's going to Real Madrid now, actually. Kimpembe to Chelsea. Son, Richarlison, Belotti, Goretzka, Strakosha, Caldara, Alcacer. Look at all the money. Wow. Look at this. Let's just do over 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 players over 40 million pounds in that January window. That is absolutely absurd. And of course, Reese has rejected the loan move. Why else? Why bother letting me know? Why bother? Why would they bother letting me know? We all know where it's going. Alright, let's get these games going. See if we can move further. We're on a really good run of form. We'll take a look at this table. Maybe we can push for 1 or 2 and get auto promoted, so we don't have to go through the playoff system, hopefully. They're on 60 points, 7 ahead of me, Sunderland. And Ipswich. There's no catching Ipswich. It would be tough to reach that in 16 games. 7 points, 16 games. That is a long way to go. Got a scouting update though, which is good. Reject. 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 Nothing there. Nothing there. Not. Ooh, that be alright. Ooh, he looks like he'll be alright. We gotta get rid of somebody though. 84 to 94. Does the CDM. Did we just bring him in? Is he the one who brought in? No. 17. But he looks rather good, doesn't he? 84 to 90. Holy crap. Promote to senior team. Yes, sir. These players are starting to get much better, aren't they? The left back we needed, though he's got 39 overall. It's not obviously where we want him to be. 81 to 91 as well. 91 to 94. These players are starting to get really good. We don't need any more cams, do we? You will let him go. Jesus. Some of these players are getting good. We promoted Ribeiro to the first team. Let's see if we can get Ribeiro on some training, because that is pretty remarkable what we got there. A win over Barnsley, though. Oh, they're away from home. But a win here would be absolutely massive, wouldn't it? And a 1-1. Oh, they scored really late as well. Ugh. Chance goes begging there a little bit. Alright, let's get Ribeiro into the side. What are we looking to change here? What do we take out? We need to get Ribeiro in here. We'll take Linz out. Linz has come along nicely, but Ribeiro will pass him up before the end of the year at this rate. CDM. We'll train this, and we'll see how he gets on before the end of the year. And Linz will be passed up, but he'll be a great option to have, and he'll be a starter obviously until Ribeiro gets up to him. And he may get up to him before the end of the year, but even if he doesn't, he'll be starting next year, I would assume. So we'll definitely take that. We're 4 points back of Barnsley, as you can see. Still 2 points. Everyone is just going with us. The Portsmouth have just moved up there. Player suspended. Morales has picked up a card. Not what we needed. We'll miss a game. Everyone's coming along nicely. Carter is coming along very well. 66 overall now. Ribeiro will jump up a lot next training session. But we are going to get to the game right here against Charlton. This is a big game as well. Portsmouth have a game in hand on everybody here. This is a big old opportunity as well. Another big opportunity. Another game away from home, though. Not what we wanted. Want to replace. No Morales for this game either. This is going to be a tough one, though Mayer can come in and play well. Not what we were looking forward to, is it? And they make themselves a little bit of a gap between us, don't they? Lang moves up to 69 overall. He's really coming along. That was not a good result, was it? We've got Blackpool to come. Offer rescinded. Morales back in the team. As we push toward the end of this month, it's looking rather okay. We're 5 points ahead of... well, we've got a game in hand. We have a chance to go back 8 points. 1 point from 3 for Blackpool. And a 2-1 victory. We needed that. A late goal from Bennett. We'll take it. We're 8 points ahead of 7 and 8, which is good. A game against Doncaster to come. We're just looking to get in the playoffs at this point, I think. 1 point from their last 3 as well for Doncaster here. This needs to be a win. That is not a good result. That is such a poor result. I know they're probably exhausted, but that's a bad result to end the episode. And who's this? Who's gone from here? Who did we have in there? Not Kelly. Oh, Carter? Carter's in there, Bauer's in there, Ribeiro, Morales. Who did we have in there? I'm not sure who we had in there. Huh. That was very strange. It wasn't Kelly. Bauer? Bauer's already got his, right? Am I going crazy? Who was in there? Oh, I hate when they do this. It's so aggravating. Screw it. We'll just... We don't need too many others in here, really. Who else do we want to get in here? We could put Morris back in there. Morris looks good, but Morris is not going to get too good from here on out. We'll just put Linz back in there. I didn't think I took him out. Yeah, see, Linz is who we took out. I'm losing my mind. It wasn't... I'm positive it wasn't Kelly. Yeah, definitely not Kelly. wasn't Linz. Not Collins. It wasn't Morris in there, I'm pretty sure. He's in there now. Cooper. Strange. Alright, we'll just go with Alvarez, and we'll see how high we can get Alvarez before the season ends as well. He's coming along nicely. As you can see, 68 overall. Ribeiro up to 61 overall. Not sure who we lost there. But we did get to the end of February. Now, we've got 12 games to go. Look at Bauer, he's got nothing. I've never seen that bar before. That's how exhausted everyone is. But they've got plenty of time to recover, which is good. We don't have a game till the end of the week. Yeah, there we go. So that is good. We'll look at this, and then we will end the episode. We're probably going to get rid of him. We don't need him in there. We don't need him in there either. These 83s and below, really, we don't really need in here. 85 to 91. He looks like he's going to be good, doesn't he? Alright, so let's take a look. Reject. Nothing. He might be decent, but we've got too many players now coming through and getting good. Reject, reject. Okay, nothing come along here. There's one. Not the greatest scouting report. I accidentally signed him, but that's no big deal. We'll cut him next time around. Alright, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Here is the table. 5 points ahead of Wickham. 8 points ahead of Coventry, and with 12 games to go, we're 11 back of Sunderland, so it looks like playoffs for us unless we have a really bad run of form before the end of the year, guys. But I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next one, and for more West Ham coming. And peace.